There are the 7 voted on by the coaches in the Western Conference: Aldridge, Davis, Jokic, Westbrook, Thompson, Towns, and Lillard. Your thoughts, Chuck?
I'm disappointed they didn't reward the Denver Nuggets with a second guy.
That would have been
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
That's the, like I say, I mean, they got the third best record in the NBA. I would have rewarded them. Especially with all the injuries they have. It's not just the Joker who's fantastic. I would have gave it to Murray. But, hey, listen, it's a tough call.
Kenny?
Tough call for Donovan Mitchell. Tough call for Tobias Harris.
I was going to say, well, the outcry in Utah is going to be huge with no Rudy Gobert or Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. You know, these two guys, have come on extremely well over the last 2 months. First month of the season was a little bit of a struggle for Utah. But after that, they played dynamic, both of them. But the best, if you look at the line, you say the best players possibly might be there, but maybe not the guys who've having the best seasons.
And you just said, I think you just said the key word. They started off slow in the month, All-Star. After the first couple of months of the season, they started off slow. They have picked it up. I think that's why were not voted. They are All-Stars. I'm really not mad at this list.
You know what the other thing is, Ernie? There's guys like in our era, Derek Harper and Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland, being particularly, made second-team All-NBA, but didn't make the All-Star team that year. So they're going to be a guy like a Donovan Mitchell who can make an All-NBA team, or Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year, or All-NBA, and not make the All-Star team this year. I think the West is that deep.
Tobias Harris for the Clippers. Let's take a look at the guys that we wanted, that we thought would be All-Stars. Shaq, you and I both were in the Tobias Harris corner. Donovan Mitchell, you see there. Luka Doncic, the 19-year-old sensation.
I thought he should have made it.
Yeah, he should have made it.
Oh, yeah.
But none of us had Karl Anthony Towns on our list.
So that's the only one I didn't have the same on there. Okay, it's Karl Anthony. So I had Karl Anthony and tried to. Well, I think Karl Anthony is a better player, but I just thought that Mitchell and Gobert were having better seasons.
You know what's interesting too? You look at how the players voted again. And not on Karl Anthony Towns here, but I'm talking about Klay Thompson. He was 11th in the player balloting.
Well, that's just on a basketball player to know what the hell they think.
11th.
Come on,
11th at his position, or
yes.
11th?
Yeah, he was behind Rose, Lillard, DeRozan, Booker, Jamal Murray, Conley, Drew Holiday.
That tells me, that's why I hate certain reporters and certain players.
Well, this had nothing to do with media. This was
no, but I'm saying no, but I'm just making a point. Like that ain't our job to like or dislike players. I'm just talking about across the board. Our job is to do our job. Like there's players, I can't think of any right now who I don't like, but I would never take my personal opinion on television and hold a grudge and say bad things about them. Like if I ever voted, I'm like, oh, the guy's a hell of a player. I don't like him. Even me and Shaq, we've had our disagreement about DeMarcus Cousins. I've never said that kid wasn't a hell of a player.
Right.
Never. Like we've had a disagreement about his personality, but I've never said anything about he's a hell of a player. And for them guys to put Klay Thompson 11, that's just disrespectful.
But the coaches vote him in as a reserve out of the Western Conference. Now,